right, got a little Tony Robbins, what was it, World Summit, little World Summit signs, mailed out a little care package and stuff. Got some other stuff around here too, but it's exciting. Woo! Day 7, day number 7 of my video a day commitment. I'm like overachieving, putting 2-3 of them out there a day, but that's all right. It's a minimum commitment. And so today I'm talking about purpose. So I believe there's 5 core elements to who we are, and that's the mind, the body, the spirit, purpose, and then passion. And so I'll talk about passion tomorrow in tomorrow's video. So today, purpose. What is purpose? And purpose is, Mr. Google says that here's the one that I liked the most here. So it's the reason for which something exists, is done, made, used, etc., and then an intended or desired result. So the end, the aim, the goal, the determination, the resoluteness. What are you trying to achieve here? So that's also, you hear people talk about your why. What's your why, man? Why are you doing this? And so I kind of see purpose and your why. They're a little bit different, but they're kind of right there in that same realm. And so I decided before I shot the video I wasn't going to really lay it out too much. Just going to kind of roll with it a little bit, just let my passion come out. Right? We're going to be talking about passion tomorrow, but what I like to do around the area of purpose nowadays, I didn't used to do this, man. And I actually had a lot of goals, a lot of dreams, a lot of intentions when I was younger, but they weren't really mine. I was responding to the programming and the fears, insecurities, and stuff like that, chasing after money and power, and being strong and confident in some areas of my life, and then being scared and insecure and stuff in other areas, and that stuff kind of manifested all together to create a life that didn't serve me and a life that I didn't want. And so I try to watch those things now, be more purposeful about what I do. And this actually, getting out here and shooting videos and reaching out into the world, doing coaching and speaking and training and stuff like that. I mean, that's been inside of me as long as I can remember. I remember a teenager having that aspiration to get up on stage and speak and do things, but I was too insecure to do it. I was too insecure to get out there and dance, right? And play sports even. I didn't want to play sports. And I'm not going to get into that right now. But anyway, so it's a lot of insecurities hold me back from my purpose. And I've stepped through those things now. I went down into the valley and came back out. It's like, nah, I ain't doing that no more. So I do things a little more purposeful now and with intention. And so one of the things that I do, though, is I run things through my filter. I've got an intentional filter that I use here. And it's who, what, why, when, and how. And so the who side of that it's always that's about the inner me. Who do you want to be today? Who do you want to impact? Who are you? And asking myself that question, who are you? And when things show up, things show up for me, it's like, all right, who is this? Who is this attacking? Where's that feeling coming from? And I'll run it through my filter. Why is this showing up? Where does this come from? How's this making you feel right now? And so I get into that me part of the who side, and then also looking at the what. So who can get all over the place. And the book that I'm writing right now, I break each one of these down in extreme detail, probably more than you're going to want. But anyway, so that who side is that's the me, it's the spirit side. That's a lot of that. Most of the time, that's what that is. And then also ask that, like if I'm in a communication situation with somebody else, and I'll ask myself these questions about them. Who is this person right now? Who are they? Who are they trying to be? What is this message that they're sending out here? And kind of rambling now, but anyway, so what is my intention? What is the outcome that I want from this? And just kind of getting looking into that what side. What is this person saying right now? What is the energy that I'm putting off right now? What's going on with me? Like if something happens if I'm feeling anxious or I don't feel good, it's like, what is this? Where's this coming from? And then why are you doing this, man? Why is this important to you? And it's basically like texting somebody, getting on social media or something like that, engaging with with stuff and things that really have no meaning to me whatsoever at all. What Donald Trump said yesterday, what Biden's doing right now, I mean, they have absolutely zero meaning in the core of my heart and my life. Is it my country? Do I need to pay attention to these things and all that? Yes. But do I need to get upset? Do I need to rush out onto social media and be like, oh my God, the whole world's, I'm getting out of here. I'm out of Facebook. I mean, I got no use for that stuff, man. It's just, that's just me personally. I'm not trying to attack anybody. I'm just saying that it's not in my heart. There's no value there for me. So I try to stay away from that stuff. And used to, though, man, I was all over that stuff, listening to Rush Limbaugh all day, sitting around talking with my dad. Oh yeah, this is bullshit. We got to do something, and hoarding up food and ammunition. And man, I did it all. Been there, done that. Not anymore. I don't do it anymore. And I just anyway. So why? And then when is a big one. When and what are you waiting for? That's kind of in that same realm. So when is this going to be important? When will I be valuable enough? When should I go about doing this? Is this the proper season in life? And when did this truth show up for me first? That's a big one with fears and insecurities and stuff like that. Going, when did I create this belief? How old was I when I made this decision? When I made this rule for my life? Who was I? Get back into the who, what, why. It's not really this isn't you run it down a checklist. It's a filter. You run it through who, what, why, when, how, and you look at these things. And so when would this be appropriate? And when should have I done this? So I got issues right now with my sons, 17 and 20. There's a lot of things in life there that I didn't show up for. And it's like, now I want to try to show up for them now and do this or that. Now it's a whole different scenario now. So when would have this been, this emotion that I'm holding on to, when would have that been useful to have done that? Because you can't do that now. So now what? Because what you're holding on to, that's gone. It's past. You got to let go of that and say, well, what can I do now? When can I show up differently? How can I show up differently? And things like that around the when. And then how. I mean, how's a big one too, man. How do I want to show up today? How can I make this? How can I use this opportunity? How can I relate with this person? How would be the best way to handle this right now? How can I serve God today? How do I feel right now? I mean, there's just a lot of how stuff too. And so I feel like I'm kind of rambling now, and I guess I might kind of be, and that's all right, because I knew I was going to kind of do that. That's when I didn't lay it out. Got to leave it up to my mind. Sometimes my mind goes blank on me. So normally I like to do a call to action. So I guess I would like to give you something to either participate with or think about. And so my purpose for the video, what I want you to receive from this is to understand that everything you're doing, everything that you're thinking, it's going through a process. It's going through some sort of a filter there. It's going off of either your fears, your insecurities. You're looking at judgments. You're thinking about what the other humans are going to think about you. Or are you going to look bad? Are you going to look stupid? Or are they going to disagree with you? Can they see my bald spot? I mean, you are processing everything that you're doing, thinking, and everything. You're processing it through a filter, and of some kind. Whether you acknowledge it or you know that or not, you are processing this through your life filter. And so, what I'm suggesting here is that you intentionally create a life filter that gets you what you want. So you ask yourself these core questions. Why am I doing this? What's the meaning behind this? What purpose am I trying to serve here? And what is my intention? What do I hope to get from this? How does it make me feel when I do this? And, kind of look through some of those things so that you are intentionally creating what you can. And I'm not trying to say you can control every aspect of your life. I know better than that. But there's a lot of things that we can control. And so what are you doing? How are you managing this? What's the filter that you're using to filter your thoughts, your feelings, and your behaviors, and all of that through? What are you filtering it through? And of course, the big one is how's that working for you? Dr. Phil, how's that working for you? And so I went to Dr. Phil's program, so it's like stuck in my head. How's that working for you? And so anyway, man, that's it. I'm gonna get out. Peace. Have a good day.